Well, welcome. Today we are building the Season 5 and current champion Vortex. This is probably my most powerful vertical spinner I've ever built. I mean, it sends bots out of the arena like there's nothing. It's shredded Titan. It did lose Tombstone in Season 4, but yeah, it was not the most powerful there. It beat Titan for a championship. It's beat Scorpios. It tore it apart, then threw it out of the arena. If you want a destructive bot, here you go. And also, I don't think it ever lost in Season 5, so it is undefeated, which is kind of cool. Then here, so we'll start with the weapon, because this is by far the best piece of it. You take these little parts, these bars right here, they're a little bit shorter than tombstones. You'd have 2 more pieces right here. And then you take another one, you take some 4 pieces that don't have to be like this, it can be anything. And then you get one of the white pieces just like torpedoes. And then you put it on. For the pole, you get this right here. If you see, it's got a little bit of grease. Some have grease, some don't. There's definitely a lot more bots that have lost that have had grease than win, so it's kind of funny to think about. Then you take only one of those, put it on right here. That way it just slides around it, because this side cannot have it or run into it. Now we'll start with the base. As you can see, this is probably the most important part, but it will fall apart a lot. So its back piece here, it's just a 3-piece and a 4-piece combined. Then you get a lot of these pieces right here, kind of put them on. The back pieces have to be kind of like this, or else it can fly backwards a lot. Right here, there's no scoops. It's just the giant pieces, why it'll lose any battle if its weapon goes out. Except if it's going up against a bot that doesn't have them. They're just made up of this. The back pieces, they just connect to these pieces up here. Everything else connects like that. As you can see, that piece didn't come off. Now it did. And there you go. Now for the top, you don't have to have these, but it's preferred because it can get stuck. Same over here. And then you just take a piece right here, put it on, put the 1 piece. It's not even, so you're going to have to use a lot of 1 pieces. I recommend putting a 1 piece on here. Over here, you put a 3 piece together. Now it's the full body ready to fight. You can also, might want to put this on, because now it stands right. Now we'll do what holds the weapon together. You just take a 4 piece, one of these 2 pieces, another one of them. This one has the hole in it for the weapon. You put it on. You have to put the weapon on before you put the other one on. The other one's somewhat important. As you can see, it's not exactly the easiest thing to put on. This one has the self-rider connected to it. This does not always have to have a self-rider. You can just build it without it, which you would just take this piece off and just not have it. Now you've got more of like the older versions of it. It's the exact same as this side. Also, if you do, you don't have to have this piece over here either. For the self-rider, it's just a 2-piece, exactly like the fronts. One of these kind of corner pieces. And then a nice little pin, the gray pins, and then a little bar. You kind of put that together. They're kind of stiff on this version. Put it on. It will only work if it's truly upside down. If it's on its back, it's kind of stuck. I'm going to change that eventually. Its side over here, stuck. Over here, though, it can. And this thing is very, very fast and powerful. As you can see, we have a dent in the floor over here. This nice little wooden floor has gotten very torn up over the times of fighting. But here you go. It's ready to fight. I'd recommend scooting that over, actually, so now it's a lot more even. If you notice, it'll move a lot. That's by design. That way it can hit multiple points, and it never stays the exact same. Or it can just kind of glide over. And, yeah, there you go. Now you have Vortex, and fight all champions together to see who's the best one. And we'll see you next time.